Hi everybody, it's Rhaina. It's Sunday, July 11th. I've been kind of off for a couple days. I really haven't gotten anything as far as visions or readings go. I've kind of gone off of the sites, your sites where I read information because basically they're the same thing. And I've noticed that there's a lot of bickering going on, and there's a lot of negativity between people, and I won't mention the sites, but and a lot of the same kind of posts over and over and over again. It seems like you guys are also going around and around and around, and there's a lot of trolling, which I hate, and I appreciate you joining my YouTube page. It was started out as a song page and cover page, and I do originals and stuff like that. And I appreciate you joining the page. You don't have to listen to any of that stuff. If you want to listen to some covers, that's fine. That would be great. But I started writing basically fixes about Trump because like I said, I was bombarded with a lot of psychic things about the election, and we're in a period called the Great Cleansing right now. Some people call it the Great Awakening. I've seen it coming for a couple decades, and I saw COVID coming a year and a half. Those are in some of the Trump readings. COVID was, I predicted it. I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was something bad. Actually, the first time, about 25 years ago, and then a year and a half before it hit the first time, coming again. They're going to let something loose again, and it might have been what just was let loose. It was not an accident. Um, anyway, so if you want to read any of that stuff, I have that in there too. That there's going to be a coming again. It's up. I don't know why they didn't destroy these labs. They were researching biological weapon viruses, so why wouldn't they just the world was affected? But anyway, I wanted to tell you about summer. Last night, I had a hard time staying asleep, and the first time I got up, I was wide awake, and it was too early, so I took a half a sleeping pill. It was like 1:30, and I woke up again at 3, and I was wide awake again. And before I woke up, I had a vision, and I saw in the darkness, there was in the blackness, I knew it was a vision, there was a candle, a little tiny candle in the darkness, about, it's giving me chills just thinking about it, in the darkness, one little candle, and it was to the right, which means the future. And just being held there, I couldn't see a hand, it was just a flame that I could see, just that in the pitch darkness, gray black. And I knew it was summer, and she was telling me that she was there, that she would be coming, that she was getting closer. She was now possible for her to come closer to me. And when she does come, I will she will ask me to do something for her. She will contact me and ask me to do something. And that's how it always is. They want you to do something for them. And I've done this for other children. I saw Madeline McCann. Madeline McCann came to me, and I wasn't even thinking about the case. It was years after the case that, this was a couple of years ago, and I had quite a few visions, real, real visions, like it was in real time. And she told me a lot of information. I did turn the information in. I waited about 6 months. My sister finally said, Rhonda, for God's sakes, turn the information in, or she's not going to leave. She wants you to turn this in. And I did. I did my part, and I prayed for her. And because apparently they don't find peace. And I don't know if they ever checked this out, but I did my part. I know where she is. I couldn't tell you exactly the spot, but I know the building, the plot, where she is, and I know what happened. And I turned this information in. I did my part. She even called me mommy. And it was very, she was a foot away from me, a door between us. And anyway, I have that vision, and I'm not sure I have it on video, but anyway, so I saw Summer, and I didn't see her, but I knew it was her holding that little flame, and she will come to me and tell me, ask me to do something, which I think she'll probably tell me information that I can pass on to law enforcement, because that's usually how it goes. Information I can pass on, and I can help, with closure for this, which is what I do, because I've done this so many times, and I've only been able to do this because I didn't know when I had people come to me what you do. And I finally figured it out. You ask them what they want. They want you to do something. It's like it's like The Sixth Sense, that movie, and it's kind of like that. They want you to, and the little kid said, they asked me to do things. And it is kind of like that. Like they want you to do something. They want you to pass something on or some information. Bobby's father was here in this house, and he died in 2008, and I moved in 2010 after my mother died. She died in 2009. She was a little prankster. She died the Day of the Dead in 2008, in 2009. And it was the day after Halloween. It was her way of, it worked out numerically too. Everything was a 11111, and that was her birth cycle. And anyway, so that's what I helped Bobby's father move over, because I told Bobby things that he had told me. He had told me about their son Michael, who had cerebral palsy, and that things that Michael had bothered Michael, who couldn't really communicate, that bothered Bobby's father. And I saw Bobby's mother during this. She had died a long time ago when Bobby was about 19. I saw her. I saw where she was. I saw their relationship. Bobby and his father were very close, but there were things that his father needed to tell him. Bobby was kind of upset, and I said, don't kill the messenger. This is what he's telling me, that he was upset that you didn't spend enough time with Michael, and, you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and he was frustrated. And I saw in this room, this used to be Michael's room, I saw the crib on this side of the room, and I saw his father standing over the crib holding the diaper, because Michael, was physically impaired. He was older. He died when he was 14. It was very sad. And he was standing over and holding it and looking for Bobby, like totally frustrated. What do I do? What do I do? And Bobby said, no, the crib was on that side of the room. And I said, well, I saw the crib on this side of the room. That was where he was, and your father was looking for you. He was like totally frustrated, and I can feel what these people feel. And he said, wait a minute. When we first moved in, the crib was on that side of the room, and the milk stain was like right there. And he said, oh my God. And I said, yeah, that's where he was. He was standing. He was all frustrated. And he said, yeah, the crib was there. And then we moved it over there because of some reason. So then after he got all this out, I accidentally said, this went on for like 6 months. And it's mentally draining on me. And I accidentally said in front of Bobby's sister, I finally got rid of him. And I didn't mean to say that like that. I meant to say I helped him, move on. She got mad at me. Oh my God. She was so furious at me. She didn't speak to me for a while. And it was like, well, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say, but I was thinking, Patty, oops, shouldn't have said her name. You don't know what it's like, to have, somebody here all the time. I could see him crossing by in the hallway. I could see passing from his room, which was over there, past. And I said, well, what did your father like to wear? I keep seeing the yellow shirt and the maroon colored pants. And he said, I don't know, he wore different outfits, but I said, I keep seeing him. He keeps passing me by, and I see him on the corner of my eye. And one time it just occurred to me, sit down on the bed. It usually was when I was in the bedroom, like folding clothes or making the bed or something. It occurred to me, sit down, meditate, and ask him what he wants. And tell me, Pop, what you want. And that was when it started, that I realized, that's when the things started to come in, the vision, the feelings. And that's when I knew that's what I do. I ask what they want and I can help them. So I'm going to try to help Summer. She's come to me. I told you. I can't go to her. That's not the way it works. And I don't believe it works that way. I'm sorry to insult anybody, but you don't just say, come to me, I'm calling upon you, Jesse James. That's not the way it works. They come to you. Except one, yeah, actually, it's never happened where I've summoned somebody up. My angel, I could do that with my angel, but I had to concentrate very hard. I had to get a certain color. It was a beautiful rose color. But anyway, Summer came to me. I was waiting for this. I didn't know whether it was going to happen or not, but she came to me with this little candle in the darkness, telling me that it was time and she was coming closer and she would come to me. And that's what she did. And I'm glad. And she does not like all this stuff that's going on, that's being said. She doesn't like it. I can tell that. I can tell you that. She doesn't like all the bickering, all the people calling each other names, all the static, what I call static. That's why I've been off of it, because it's negativity, and she does not like it. She says, no, I don't like it. She wants people to get along, and she doesn't like what's going on at all. So I'm just telling you, she doesn't like it. So that's what my message is, and that she'll be coming to me and telling me what she wants. And hopefully she'll be giving me some information that'll help the police, find her, help things along, that we can get this over with, that we can find her, or the police can find her, or that can help give her peace, because she's not at peace. She's in a waiting place, and she's in a beautiful waiting place, like what I saw in a vision. And but now she's ready to speak to me. And it may take a couple weeks. It may take a couple days. But Summer, do not wake me up in the middle of the night again. Because after a vision, I always wake up. She did it like 3 times last night. So, little girl, don't wake me up. Don't wake Rhaina up. Rhaina needs her sleep. So, if you want to come to me, come once. And don't keep waking me up. She woke me up a couple times. Only one time I saw the candle, but I know it was her that woke me up the other times too, because there was nothing there. There was nothing. It was a blank slate. So I knew it was her, the little stink. So anyway, we're getting somewhere. So I hope you have a nice day, and just take care and be safe. And I shall be talking to you.